Hey everyone, happy Monday. It is Coach Crystal here. And I was journaling this morning and I thought about something as it is Monday. I realized that a lot of times I set these really, really huge goals for myself for the week. And sometimes they're related to my business, like things I want to get done, or things that I want to accomplish with my health. And while it's good to, have that goal and set some good expectations for yourself, I want to ask you if you are setting yourself up to fail on Mondays. So when I thought about this, I thought, oh gosh, there's like this whole laundry list of things that I put on my plate every Monday when I start the week. I'm like, it's a new week, it's going to be great, I'm going to get all these things done. And then when Friday rolls around, sometimes I look back on that gigantic list that I made for myself. And even though I might have accomplished one or two things and really did amazing at those things, if I look at that whole list and I see maybe three or four other things that I didn't do, then I feel like I'm a total failure. And I know that a lot of you here are really high achievers and that you do a lot of amazing things in all facets of your life. And so, therefore, I think that you may also be running into this in your life as well on Mondays. So, how can we fix this? I want to encourage you to pick one habit today that you want to incorporate into your week. So, make it something that you're not already doing. Okay, so if you are already, crushing it, going to the gym a couple times a week, then let's pick something else. Or if you are already setting up a great meal planning system for yourself and you've been practicing that for a while, pick something else. If you have already been doing your gratitude journaling or something like that, like a meditative or journaling practice, then choose something else. And I want you to pick something that is simple and easy to remember to do every day. So we're going to set up a cue with it. So it's going to be something that you're going to cue yourself to do. So say for instance you want to track your meals for the week or track your exercise, whatever it is. Maybe you have like an app on your phone like MyFitnessPal or the Unicity app, the Activate one that some of you use. So you're going to stack that habit on top of something else. So for instance, that is a goal that I'm setting for myself this week, is to get back on tracking my nutrition. So the cue is going to be after each meal, I am going to open my phone and track that meal. So I'm setting the cue after I finish eating. Before I go to the kitchen and clean the dishes, I am going to track that meal. And then when I get to the end of the week, I can look back and say, okay, cool, I actually did that. And I'm not going to put any judgments around what I'm eating. I'm going to continue eating the way I do. All I'm going to do is just collect some data this week for myself. Say, for instance, it is setting a better bedtime this week. Maybe, last week or the week before that, with all this time change stuff, maybe your body's just gotten a little out of whack with how you're sleeping and your schedule for going to bed. So, if so, commit to yourself that you are going to set a bedtime. And a great way to do that is to actually set a reminder on your phone for, say, like a half an hour or 45 minutes before you actually want to be in bed. And I say that because oftentimes we'll get to, maybe 10:30 at night, and we're like, oh, I really should be getting to bed, but I have like this to do, that to do. I still gotta brush my teeth, maybe you shower before bed, whatever it is. I want you to understand to give yourself at least a half an hour or 45 minutes before you want to be in bed and starting the fall asleep process to just remind yourself. So if that is you, if you want to get a better sleeping schedule, a better bedtime schedule for yourself right now, during this video even, like just half listen to me if this is you, get your phone out, set a reminder for yourself. If you want to be in bed by 10:30, set that for 9:45 or 10 o'clock. And if you want to be in bed by 11, then it would be 10:30 or 10:15, whatever that is. Give yourself at least a half an hour to 45 minutes to remind yourself that you're going to set that bedtime habit and then start on that process once your phone alarm goes off. hopefully that is helpful. I would love to know what one habit you're going to choose this week and set yourself up for success. And it's really important that when you do it today, you celebrate that. And then when you do it again tomorrow, you're going to celebrate yourself for doing it tomorrow. You're going to take it one day at a time, and then it's going to lead to that 1 week at a time, 1 month at a time, right? You're going to see that progress building up for yourselves. Share in the comments. I would love to see what you are committing to working on this week. Make it a great day.